any seller in America would rather be done with it too, right? So if they're getting squirrely with you, you just politely, okay, it really doesn't seem like you want to sell, which is no big deal. Just trying to help you. Cross it off, that hurts them, because I'm going to sprinkle one extra thing later on top of that. Hey, I've got one more house to see today, so I'm in charge of talking to you, asking you a little bit about the house, and I'll take some pictures. We typically pay cash, so I'll talk to you about that. And there's some other ways that we could work with you. If you're interested, great. I'll tell my boss. If not, no big deal. But after we're done, give me about 30 minutes. I got one more house, and we'll see what we can do to be a solution for you. Okay, so I blame it on my boss, because then nothing sticks to me in the appointment. That's one. Two, I leave an open loop, which I already did politely, and you didn't even feel it. So leaving an open loop, I got one more to see. I'll give you a call back. So we always do what we say we're going to do, which is I'll give you a call back less than 30 minutes, because even if we don't come to an agreement, because remember I said we always assume we're not going to be together on price. It's going to be a seller no, but we know what to do with it, right? So I'm assuming that, so I'm leaving an open loop so that I can, at the very least, call them back when I promised I would. So in their head, it's subliminal. In their head, they're like, okay, he does what he says he's going to do, right? So later on down the road, when we were more valuable, they're like, hey, they do what they say they're going to do, and we get that deal. It's called leaving an open loop. So I got one more to see. Give me about 30 minutes. Now, when I say that to you folks, that does not mean that we don't close deals right there on the spot. We do it every day, right? But just in case we're apart on price, which we expect, we're going to market their home for free. Remember, we don't start our car. Hey, I got a 3-bedroom, 2-bath opportunity in North County for 105. Remember all those other things that we do? I'm leaving an open loop. We always start the conversation with this. Hey, just thanks, appreciate your time. Yeah, we don't buy every house. We try and help everyone we talk to. So there's several ways we'll talk to you about helping you. Thanks for having me. Softens the mood, shows you, hey, I'm just not here to buy any old house, right? Or just to take your house from you. And then lastly, if you're live and in person on the appointment, it's a takeaway move. So you bring in a pen and paper because you're going to take some pictures and take notes. Just be like, hey, we love this area. If we do come to an agreement, what would be a good day? Like if we come to an agreement that works for you, what would be a good day that you would like to close? It could be this month, next month. What would be a good day for you? Oh, I don't know, June 15th. Okay. You write down in front of their eyes, June 15th. They've mentally committed to something to you subliminally. Everybody get that? Here's why you do that, because later on if they get squirrely with you, well, I need a lot more than that, and you're not mad, right? Someone who cares. Well, I need more than that, and this and that, and my uncle told me it's worth it, and you're like, okay, that's fine. It doesn't really seem like you want to sell, and you cross it off in front of them, that hurts them. It's technique, it hurts them. Because they don't want to have to do this again with 10 different people, whether you know it or not. It's not fun for them on their end. Right? They'd rather just have somebody magically come in and offer them $1 million for a $200,000 house and everything's great, but that's not how it works. So just as much as you don't like to negotiate and go back and forth, they'd rather, if any seller in America would rather be done with it too, right? So if they're getting squirrely with you, you just politely, okay, it really doesn't seem like you want to sell, which is no big deal. Just trying to help you. Cross it off, that hurts them. Because I'm going to sprinkle one extra thing later on top of that.